he didn't have to worry about running at him too much, but he could see it coming in the offseason that they were going to run at him.
2nd and 7. If anybody can handle that pressure, it's Seth Joyner. That's Johnny Johnston. Hammers it down inside to Ken. Broke a tackle. Out of bounds by Millard at about the 7.
And he broke a tackle by a good one. That good one is number 56 right here. Watch Byron Evans, one of the best middle linebackers in football, take on a block. Johnny Johnson runs right through Byron Evans' tackle. That's what you talk about, stepping and running through a tackle.
So far, one of the things that the Jets wanted to do was keep the ball, keep it away from Randall Cunningham. And look what they've done so far. 1st and goal from the 7. Baxter is the lone setback. Sison outside, touchdown. James Thornton, the backup tight end, the ex-Chicago Bear, scores for the Jets. Wide open.
That was a great drive by the Jets. Great mixture, run and pass. Boomer even had a scramble in there. That was almost picture-perfect offense. And this is the way it ends. Here's number 80, Thornton. He's just running an out here. It looks like they tried to get a little pick on the inside, and no one covered James Thornton.
Not only did they try to get a little pick, they got one.
They got a big pick, I think.
The extra point by Blanchard is good. He hit the upright, but it bounced in good, and it's 7-0. First quarter. Stadium in the Meadowlands. First quarter, 7:49 left. Some of the other scores, the Rams in New Orleans, 0-0, as are Minnesota and the 49ers. All those scores in the first quarter. Seattle 7-0 over San Diego. Dallas 36-14 final. Tampa Bay gets their first victory. The Bears win their 2nd in a row. Kansas City over the Los Angeles Raiders. Sikahema with room. Pops it out to about the 36, where the Eagles will get their first offensive possession of the day. We'll get a look at Randall Cunningham as he goes to work. Back in the Meadowlands at Giant Stadium. 1st and 10, the Philadelphia Eagles at their own 36. The Jets lead at 7-0. First and 10 at the 36. Heath Sherman. Randall Cunningham, the Eagle quarterback, after a spectacular start. Up in front of him, the much improved offensive line. Anton Davis and Broderick Thompson, the tackles. Shad and Baldinger, the guard. Alexander, the center. There's a flag on that last play. Walker, Heath Sherman, Barnett, and Calvin Williams wide. Mark Bavaro, who played so many games here as the Giant tight end, is now the Eagle tight end. Holding against the Eagles is the penalty. So that'll make it 1st and 20 from the Eagle 26. Sherman and Walker behind Cunningham. Safety man Ronnie Lott troops up. Cunningham gives over the right side, continued his fake. Heath Sherman, the ball carrier, stopped by Bobby Houston and Jeff Lageman. That's the defensive setup, the front 4 for the Jets. Lageman and Marvin Washington, the tight ends. Marshall, the ex-Giant, and Murchero are the tackles. The 3 linebackers, Lewis Clifton and Bobby Houston. Secondary, Hasty and Thomas, with Lott and Washington, the safety. 2nd and 16. Sherman got 4. Cunningham back to throw it. It throws high. It's caught by Fred Barnett. The Jets take the ball away from Barnett. Hasty streaking down the sidelines. Hasty still on his feet inside the 5 to the 4. They just took it away, but they're going to bring it back.
They're blowing it dead. They're blowing it dead back there. Whether they're going to say that was before the fumble recovery or not, we don't know. But that one official was standing back here and saying the ball is dead back here. I think Cunningham was throwing that to his tight end, Maurice Johnson. Went over Johnson's head.
Barnett had to jump to get it as high as it was.
Watch here, he's looking to his left. There's Johnson. You see Johnson, it went over his head right to Barnett. Barnett has the ball. Now, again, you see all those Jets, great gang tackling. Hasty comes out and just takes the ball away from him. And they blew the ball dead back there, but now it looks like they changed it, and it is going to be the Jets' ball.
And how they decided on this location, I'm not sure. But it's the Jets' ball. You're right about that. Back at just inside the 15.
And I'll tell you, this Eagle team hasn't stopped the Jets yet. They got that first drive. They had the ball over 7 minutes, 11 plays, 78 yards, 4 passes and 7 runs. Good mixture. The Jets' offense really has the Eagles on their heel.
Baxter is the deep back. Blair Thomas is with him. And that's Baxter. The Eagles upwardly led by Eric Allen and Seth Joyner. Let's go back and see if we can figure out why they marked the ball where they marked it.
Well, James Hasty is number 40. He's the guy that took the ball away from Fred Barnett, and you can see right there, it looks like right there, his right foot is on the line.
That's where they marked it. James Hasty took it away from Barnett while Barnett was still up. One of the officials stayed back where Barnett was, but the rest said the Jets have it. And it's 2nd and 10. Touchdown to Mitchell from Esiason. Boy, you talk about having them back on their heels.
And you talk about a team going out and making something happen. The Jets are doing that today. Their offense takes the ball, boom, right down the field. The defense comes in. The defense gets a turnover, gives it to him. Esiason comes back. The first touchdown he threw was a tight end, Thornton. The second one is a starting tight end, Mitchell. He just throws that post into him, zips it right in there.
The extra point is good, and it's 14-0. Blanchard for the extra point. Here's the touchdown.
Johnny Mitchell is going to be one of his favorite receivers all year.
Very quickly, the Jets lead the Eagles 14-0. 5:36 left to play in the first quarter. The Eagles have only run 2 plays. Aguiar to kick it off. High kick to Sikahema. Got some room. To the 37-yard line, and that's where the Eagles will take over.
You know, Pat, last night when we were talking to Seth Joyner, he was talking about the new thing that really bothers where you get double tight ends together running patterns. Then when you add the fullback to it, what the Jets did was flood a zone. Now you say, what's flooding the zone mean? Means getting 3 of them. We can stop it right here. We got the back short. Here's 1 tight end here, and here's the 3rd guy. 3 guys in this zone, and then Mitchell is going to be the deep one and the touchdown. That is tough to cover.
1st and 10, the Eagles. Calvin Williams was the man in motion. Here's Cunningham. If that's a catch, that's a heck of a catch. Incomplete.
I'll tell you, the other thing that was a heck of a thing was Jeff Lageman, the right defensive end of the Jets, knocked Cunningham down just after he threw that ball. In fact, if the Jets are going to get any pressure from their front 4, it's probably going to be from Jeff